Hello, everybody, this is my Hawkeye movie. This is gonna be episode 2. I feel like, and you see, like, the movie capping itself with a butterscotch, and it's easy to figure out that there's a lot of things that it's gonna happen. Kids' life this time be heavy on her, so I feel like we'll have been with Clint will be a good day for her. You see that Clint is on the run with Kate, and they're trying to figure out how to what the next move is, because Clint wants to keep Kate safe since she's a child. He feels that he's upset with it, but he's been dragged into this, but because he wants to be with his family, he thinks so it's very important for him to really do what he needs to do, and he's on the clock because he has he wants to do two things for his kid. He goes to Kate's apartment and he sees a bunch of trophies of her, so he knows that she's a lad and really good at archery and all this other stuff that she's done in her life. She's a big fan of his, so she wants to have him sign his bow, and which never did part of it, and they were occupied with the Tracksuit Mafia attacking the super and replace it, and they try to find a way to escape it, but Clint leaves this running suit inside the apartment, so they had to go back for it later, and they're on the run, and they're in try that supplies for Kate's wounds and stuff like that, because she's otherwise it's gonna be infected, and she wants to know if there's a safe house and all these things, and she's told by Clint that Tony sold the vicious terror years ago, and it's sad at many levels, but at the same time, Kate should have known this. She lived in New York, right? So she should have just seen that the vicious terrors, the vicious terror lights were probably off or anything like that. Not completely off, but it's probably on, but still. She should have known that the Avengers won probably in that tower, or the tower, I love how she tries to buzz herself in, and she wants to go to her aunt's house, so she's just buzzing a bunch of random buttons, and she just let in. So now we see that Clint, he wants to go back and see he's with the fireman's jacket and helmet, and goes into the apartment, and the fire's out, but it's everything's ruined. It's somebody moved things around. I don't know if the Tracksuit Mafia went inside and busted the place, but obviously that it didn't seem like it, so it's just weird. Maybe the harder pressure probably moved things around, so because of the fire. The fact that the suit was stolen, the dude should have been in trouble for that, but the firefighter should have been in trouble for that. I don't know why that didn't happen, but nevertheless, Clint sees a sticker of the New York City robbers, which is in real life type of thing. That's interesting thing. I thought they were there'd be another enemy he has to deal with, but no. Yeah, just branding. Sure that too. But I love how Kate just draws the thing with the dude looks like she's not really much of an artist, but it's she said a really funny character in a good way, of course. I just love how she is with things, and just love how she just exposes herself really well. I just find a lot about her. Clint sees a photo of the dude and the suit, and just he's doing some research, and he googled what that is and all that stuff. He wants to make a promise for his daughter, so to return on Christmas, and so hopefully he'll be able to keep that promise. I'm pretty sure he will. I hope he will, but just in the time, but who knows, we'll see. Kate wants to go to work, otherwise her mom will be suspicious either way, so she's not gonna be listening to Clint even though she wants to, and this shows that really self-aware, and I like that. I love how self-aware this show is of these characters. I just really appreciate that, and the fact they walking on the street, and Kate and Clint are walking on the street and sees a bunch of cosplayers, and It's just that Ant-Man there, and it's that nobody wanted to follow real Ant-Man, but they tried to follow cosplay Ant-Man. People went and him, and then they just drove up on Evo, and Clint draws the 1017. Kate wants Clint to be like inspiration for that like inspiration, you know what I mean? Like, because he is human, he is more grounded after other adventures, so it's actually really important to take, but that's how it. So then we see that Kate wants to bond with her mom's fiance, and I think then they're talking about the fact that her mom is killed, and he doesn't seem too upset about it, and so it seems that she's trying to juggle with family, you know, I think so. That's been interesting about her character is also her relationship with her mom, so that's actually, her mom is not, I don't think she's a shady person, not like Jack, but like she's like not really understanding Kate, and she's like wanting to do what's best for her daughter, but at the same time just know what Kate wants, you know. We know what Kate wants, Kate knows what she wants, but it's like even if Kate tells her mom what she wants, she just won't understand immediately, and that's something that that's something that the mom has to understand, and Kate has to really teach her about the stuff that Kate wants in her life, you know. She doesn't want to be like she doesn't really want with her mom's company. She wants to do her own things and to be an usher and all that stuff. Clint sees the dude who has the suit, and he has to like really play the role play and all these things, otherwise it's a bit messy, because most of the people who are robbing their firefighters and cops are like the and Clint finds the dude, and he wants to to kill Hawkeye, because like not really, but in the lobby style, he wants to kill him, but it's like an honor for him as a training. It's something that reminds me of what Kate said, is that she is inspiring, she wants him to show inspiration, and I feel like the dude sees that Clint as someone inspirational, and I feel like that's something that maybe Clint can understand, is that he may be he's part of the Avengers regardless, you know, so he always will be, so it's important to people will look up to Clint in a certain way, that more twisted a good way, so that it's meaningful for the dude, but at the same time, like I said, I don't know why he didn't get the dude grills, he didn't get in trouble with stealing the suit, you know what I mean, but I'm saying that he wanted like play like he wanted like look cool for like the floor painting, but yeah, that's just weird that he didn't get in trouble for it. But I just biologically this episode, Clint doesn't really care if the dude is in trouble or not. He just wants the suit back, because he's in a rush to finish it, go home and everything. And dude, police officer Carlos, he calling Kate Bishop, just he wants to ask questions about why her apartment was on fire, and that he's glad that she's safe, but she's really busy with other things, and she's not really, she's kind of dodging like law enforcement, because she's got in trouble with the bell tower, and she doesn't want to get in trouble with mom more, you know what I mean? So yeah, she doesn't want like her family to worry about her with things, and she feels like she can handle herself. I love that about her. And then we see the dude kills Clint, and yeah, that's like Jimmy when I had fun with doing this scene for sure. I never expect seeing Marvel take this type of comedy turn, and it's like a little bit refreshing. It's like not everything has to be serious in this show, and it's like putting fun and found that like little moments there, and it's really nice, you know. Love that. I love that. It's actually interesting that Laura, Clint's wife, is in the loop, but she understands what Clint has done within the 5 years when she was snapped, and she knows about the suit and knows what most of the enemies he's made, and that female king, and that's actually really amazing. And the fact that she, the mom is like being there with the kids, so that's actually really nice that the kids aren't alone, you know. Yeah, that's actually a really nice scene. Seeing Clint meeting his wife, that's actually an amazing scene. That this character cares about his family, and I couldn't understand why. That now I understand why Natasha wanted to be the one to sacrifice herself when Cliff was. That if it was Clint that fell off the cliff, that they wouldn't have him, you know. And during holiday season, they have Natasha, but that's it probably won't feel the same, you know what I mean? Yeah. Either way, it's not the same, but still, we understand. It's like, it makes like Natasha's sacrifice even more meaningful, you know what I mean? Seeing that what Clint is able to do is that seeing Clint's family makes us not happy that he's alive and Black Widow died, but at the same time it's important to see why she chose to sacrifice herself for the stone. Kate wants to wants to fence with Jack. We just talked about swords and all these things, and swords that is a thing for him and comic book, so that's why I heard of. So and then so that he's really good, and he's basically lying. Kate can tell that Jack is lying, so that's something that's really important in this episode, is that she is so aware of that, and she see right through him. Her mom's like really upset that he's acting this way, and she wants to do really not get involved in so many dangerous things, and then Kate tells her about the street games, and she's not even more worried. So that's something that Kate does, like, you know, it's a little risk for her to do, but I feel like it's the right thing to do for her to tell her mom what's going on and certain things. And then Jack gives her obviously like the butterscotch, and it's a big deal for Kate because she sees that the butterscotch was like in Armand's apartment and he died, and Kate also brings up the fact that not a lot of people get stabbed in New York with a sword, so the fact that Jack is really good with a sword type of thing, and it's like kind of like it's like a clue. These are adding up, you know, but at the same time it probably couldn't be Jack. Let's say it's not Jack. It should be someone else. It should be someone else, and Kate to be mistaken, but who knows? We have to like see how things are, and it's like makes me like really interested in seeing what's going on with these two characters, and seeing who killed Amon, you know. So the Tracksuit Mafia, they find Clint, because I feel like Clint want them to find him, and then so he's captured and they try to interrogate him to try and figure out who Kate Bishop is and all these things. And there's this guy who is like the boss. I thought he kind of like Jack, but I guess not. From a distance, he kind of like Kid Heritage, but nah, it's definitely not him. But yeah, it's interesting scene. I don't really, not sure what this character wants with Clint and Kate, but I feel like it's have to do with the suit, the sword, the watch, like from last episode, like whose watch is it? Like it's in like I don't know if there's anything else. What else would they want from Clint? Want to just kill them or something? Like we need just wish we know what the Tracksuit Mafia really wants from them. To capture them, but what do they want? Something that I feel like they should have explained more of that in this episode. But overall, I feel like we have to learn more about that, because it's not really. I feel like the main boss is actually someone else, and which we'll get to in a bit. And then we see that Kate just falls down off the ceiling, and she didn't realize that she's caught, basically. Then we see this character, and it's Echo, and then because of the Disney Plus announcement, we know that she's getting her own show. So this is the character Echo who's deaf, and she she's the boss of. She's like the main boss of the Tracksuit Mafia. I'm just assuming, so who knows what's gonna happen with what she wants of Clint precisely and Kate Bishop, so who knows what's going on with that. And yeah, it's gonna be real interesting seeing what's gonna happen with all this. Yeah, so this episode was really interesting. I really loved the way Clint and Kate really communicated with each other. They actually understand each other, and they're starting to understand each other, and they're under Kate is taking charge of herself. She wants to, she's handling herself. She also wants to communicate with Clint about the clues about Amon and Jack, all these things, and figure out what's going on. And also Clint wants, at the end of him in the suit, he says that he has to so I feel like that's the best way to wrap up the review. So thank you all so much for watching the review. I will see all of you next week. Hopefully, maybe next episode will be out Tuesday or Friday. We'll see. It's one of those 2 days, so just keep an eye on that and subscribe if you're new. Hopefully you enjoy my review, and I'll see all of you soon. Have a wonderful Black Friday. Alright, bye.